Can you smell the history? The power here.
Greetings, lore seekers, and welcome back to more Star Wars Legends lore. So, as a lore seeker, I thought we'd actually talk about a library for a change. Specifically, the Great Jedi Library of Ossus. The true records of the Jedi Order. Something that the records on Coruscant were actually a shadow of. Sorry, Lady Drocaster, I know you like to say that if an item doesn't exist within your records, but you know that's not completely true. So firstly, how was the Great Library created? Well, following the Great Hyperspace War against Naga Sadow, the Jedi Uden Or commissioned the Great Library to be built on the planet of Ossus, the place the Jedi fled back to after they left Typhon. Now, this, as you can see from the image, was a massive structure that contained many buildings, containing many ancient documents, scrolls, and various artifacts. It eventually became a focal point of the Order and a symbol of Jedi wisdom, and as such, Ossus thrived as a culture of learning for the galaxy, attracting many people from across the Republic to come and study at the library. But over time, rumours did begin to circulate that perhaps they didn't just have Jedi knowledge or knowledge of the Republic. Perhaps they also had artifacts and secrets of the destroyed Sith Empire that the Republic had just recently defeated in the Great Hyperspace War. Secrets that would attract prospective Darksiders to the library. Specifically, the newly anointed Dark Lord Exar Kun, who would comment on the power and the history of the library. And he fully intended to raid the library, to which he did. He was able to track down a Sith holocron that was contained within the library, and while attempting to claim this artifact for himself, he also killed Odin the founder of the library, while claiming the holocron, as the Jedi Master had tried to stop him. The Jedi Master was over 1,000 years old at this point. But, in the way in which Exar Kun had killed him, nobody knew what had happened to him. And Exar Kun used this as a lie to tell everybody that the Jedi Master had made him a full Jedi Master before his death, using the access this would give him in order to raid more items and lore from the temple. And quietly, he built up his forces and started his own war against the Jedi and the Galactic Republic. And to cause an even greater offence to the Jedi and the Republic itself, he would use an ancient Sith weapon, the battleship known as the Corsair, to detonate a local star system near Ossus. Now, this didn't destroy the planet itself, but it would render it completely uninhabitable due to radiation. The Jedi desperately tried to save as much lore, artifacts and knowledge as they could from the library and ship its contents off-world. During this time, Exar Kun and his forces would launch more raids on these Jedi, hoping to gather more of the ancient lore and artifacts which they could use to propagate their new war, but also delve deeper into the mysteries of the ancient Jedi and Sith. But before long, the radiation from the supernovas would eventually envelop the planet and would burn away the majority of the population, many of the cities, and leaving the library nothing but a ruin. And there it would sit. Roughly half of the Jedi's knowledge lost. Many bits of information that the galactic community took for granted, gone. And so it would remain that way. As with many things in the Star Wars galaxy, they also lost the location of the planet. And so, as the passage of time went, it lay there. Some Jedi did manage to survive on world, but they couldn't get off the planet. I'll be covering them in a separate video, as well explaining how they survived and becoming the guardians of this lost knowledge. But eventually, after 3 millennia, Ossus would be rediscovered by Luke Skywalker and Cam Salazar while looking for Jedi knowledge. And slowly and surely, archaeological teams would arrive and they would start to excavate the ruins, gaining much knowledge from this and helping to strengthen Luke's new Jedi Order. Until eventually, after the Yuzhan War, Luke decided to rebuild a Jedi Academy on Ossus and create it as a centre of learning yet again, as well as erecting a new archive on the planet in place of the Great Library. And this new place of learning would stand for over a century, until eventually, as they always do, the wars of Jedi and Sith have a habit of revisiting worlds. And the Praxium and the archive would once again become empty. But, with how things went in the Legacy era, eventually the Jedi could return to the planet and reclaim what they once again had lost. Thank you very much for listening. If you like what you heard, perhaps consider leaving me a like and maybe a comment down below. We could probably get a debate going on some of the old Legends lore. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel so you can stay up to date with all Star Wars Legends content, as well as checking out some of the various gaming and streams that I'll also be doing. That being said, take care, have a good day, and may the Lore Keepers ever be in your favour.